Okay, so here we have our front door. It is very bare, very, very dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good clean, and then we will set out our flowers out. I'm choosing to do fake flowers. This front door gets the hot sun, and it's very hard to keep anything live. It just dries out and just dies so quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and use fall faux flowers. I made this teardrop years and years ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. And I like the teardrop look because my front door is so tall. This is just a closet door, it's not my front door. And because my doors are so tall, I like the length of the teardrop. However, I could never find one thick enough that filled up the entire door. So I made this one. I'm gonna turn it around. So what I did is I used an easel from Hobby Lobby. This is the green thing. And I turned it upside down so that the point would be down here. Then I cut off the legs that would have technically been, straight up. And I glued and I wired this together. I kind of cut it and made it smaller and kind of reshaped this to what I want. Then I got a grapevine that was in a roll, which is extremely messy, extremely hard to work with. But I opened it up, cut it up, and created a shape, and I used a lot of glue and a lot of wire. All right, so I wanna go ahead and take some things off and then replace it with some nice new stuff. And I just got some variety of different colors. These are just some really pretty, softer tones. And I think it'll look nice against the bright orange. All right, so let's do some shifting. Some of them are not really stuck on really good, because the good thing about this grapevine, you could stick it in there and it's not really going anywhere. So like I said, these berries are really, really faded, but I might keep this. This is not really my look anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I just wanted to stop and pause for a moment. The best thing to do with something like this is to put something, don't glue it, but put something in place where you want it, and then step back and see if you like it. Then if you don't, you can just pull it out and it's not committed. And so you want to, and that's what I kind of did with this. So I've got this really, really pretty pick from Hobby Lobby. I love the color, I love the softness of it. And I needed something to soften because it was a little bit too much orange. I cut off the, this a pick, and then I kind of just stuck it in here to see, do I like that? And it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of breaks up the orange a little bit. I stuck some down here as well, and that's here. But again, I didn't glue it because I'm not 100% sure. But if you like it there, then you can just stick a little bit of glue and then put it back in place. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out on my front door. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill up these inserts. I'm gonna create 2 bouquets of foliage as well as different fall type of flowers in these inserts, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my planter by my front door. So I have a variety of different things that I've gotten throughout the years from Hobby Lobby, and I really don't have anything specific in mind. I'm just gonna put something together and see how it works. I went ahead and just put dirt in there. I'm not gonna use foam because once the season is done, it's still good. It's not gonna be used up for anything. So it'll just be easier to stick what I need to in there and then remove it when it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with some of these center picks. So here is one of them. Again, I just basically put things in there, stood back. If I didn't like it, I would just pull it back out. Nothing is secure, but it's not going anywhere because it's kind of tucked underneath this awning. And it'll get a little bit of rain if it does rain, a little bit of wind, but nothing so drastic. And then here is the other one. It's a tiny bit different because I didn't have exactly everything I like, but overall I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I got these little bushel baskets from Hobby Lobby in the fall department. This one was $6.99, 40% off. And this one was $9.99, and again 40% off. So my goal, I'm going to attempt to create like a mum little dome. I've got these fall stems. This one's $15.99, 40% off. And these are the larger ones, variety of different colors. I think I'm gonna need more, but I want to start with this and then get more if I need to. You can leave these as is. I wanted to add some antiquing wax, so I got this from Walmart, and I have a wet paper towel. Typically I like to use a baby wipe, but I don't have any here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my paper towels. And then you can brush it on. I just have it in a little bowl here because I thought it'd be easier. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just it's kind of thick. You can add water to this if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of put it on here and then wipe it off. And I got 2 per bucket, but I think I'm only going to use 1 for the little one and possibly 2 for the one. So I'm going to glue it down and then start making my dome. Perfect for this. It's like the perfect fill. It's not crowded, And I just went around and just kind of played around with some of the taller ones and moved around where I felt it was a little bit more open. But I think one bush is going to work for this little guy. I have this one little straggler here. I can probably stick right there. I think it's going to be perfect. Awesome. All right, let's work on the big one. For this one, I need another bush from Hobby Lobby, so I'm going to go ahead and go take a run over there. I've got some empty spots here as well as here, but I'm kind of liking the way it looks. I think it's going to work out really nice. And one thing I like about this one that the little one did have, each stem has a wire in it, so if you bend it just a tiny bit, it fills up that little gap. All right, so let's head over to Hobby Lobby. All right, back from Hobby Lobby, and I bought another bushel of mums, and now it's nice and full, ready for the front door. I bought this from IKEA, and I believe it was around $9.99. Here's the size. It is. I cut out my wording on my silhouette, and I taped it down to my table so I can pull it back. So what I'm going to do now is pull out the letters and expose just the letters and leave the backing out. And this probably has to be my favorite part of doing anything with the silhouette. Alright, so now I'm going to use my transfer paper. I've used this for a variety of different projects. This is the one I use most for everything. It's very well used, and sometimes it's better that way because it's less sticky to the vinyl. So I'm just going to put it on here. So for the vinyl that I use Oracle 631, and I just bought online. I'll put the link below. And I like this vinyl. It's really great to work with. So I'm peeling back the back lining. And you kind of want to pull it at an angle and just pull it. I might just use this to hang on to this a little bit. You don't want to pull it straight up. You want to pull it at an angle. It's easier, especially when you have a little bit of the inserts, like these little spots here, it comes off cleaner. So I moved it up on the table because this is really, really hard to work with, and I'm thinking I've got the wrong vinyl. I should have gotten 651 because that's permanent. And I think I just ordered the wrong one by accident because I was really looking for the permanent. So anyway, I got some candles here, kept a little bit of weight just to kind of hold it down, because when you're pulling on the transfer tape, it pulls everything up and it's moving it around. So I just want to show you kind of my struggle here as I'm fussing with this, but I'm determined, again, to get it done. Okay, so I tried to salvage this, but it was not working. I even tried using a heat gun maybe to try to melt it, but it just kind of made it worse. It kind of buckled and lost part of the structure of my word hey. This shriveled up and then it's not even sticking. So that's a fail. So I stopped fussing with it and I just went ahead and ordered this Oracle 651. This is permanent. So let's try this. All right, let's try this again. I wanted to try this truck bed coating because this was going to be outside and it was going to be weathered. I did see a tutorial about using this type of spray versus just regular spray paint. So I felt it was a little bit more durable for outside. All right, so I came back to try to do a second coat, but as you can see, all the vinyl wilted up. I was a little heavy on the first coat because, as you can see, you don't know where everything is. So we're just gonna go ahead and peel it back and see what we got. There's a tiny bit of an overspray right here, but overall, I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. It's not crisp like I expected, but again, I'm happy with how it came out. Would I do this again? Probably not. We're gonna go ahead and put it up in the front. Time to decorate. And here is the finished product. Well, I hope I was able to inspire you in how you can spruce up your front porch. Hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and also to my friends and family in Canada, have a happy, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family. Have a great day. We'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.